How y'all doing today? I don't know why he keeps doing that, but I don't know why he keeps doing that. Why? I gotta fix the quality. I'll fix it for his video. I don't know why he keeps doing that, but I hope you can see me. You know. Let me see. Here we go. How y'all doing today? My name is Kaze. So I just got off work like an hour ago. And it was raining like a well. Yeah, I mean, on Tuesday it was raining much harder than it was today, but today it was very cold and more than drizzly, but not like cats and dogs type rain, but just like more than drizzling rain. Enough to just get you soaked if you're in it long enough, enough to get you soaked, and you know, part of what I have to do requires me to be outside in that. Um, be prepared next. I'll be prepared more next time, you know. But I think the thing is that it becomes it's something that we definitely need out here in California. Um, it's definitely something that we need because we have lots of droughts, um, especially especially during the summertime, and we don't get much rain out here, not as much as other areas, but it's been bad. The last couple of years, it's been real bad. We've been droughting for the past couple of years, and when we do get rain, it's a rare occurrence. But um, it's to the point where when we do get the rain, it's something that is definitely needed. And I'm glad that we have rain. It's just when you gotta work in it, then you just like, ugh. But like I said, Tuesday, I gotta work. I gotta do it, regardless of whether it's rain, like heat, sleet, hail, snow, whatever it is. It's not gonna snow out here in Venice, but or even in most of California, unless you're by the mountains and by you know valleys and stuff. But other than that, it doesn't really rain here much. I mean, it doesn't really snow here much. So, you're not gonna see that. But if you go to Big Bear, you see plenty of snow. The mountains in California, that's where you'll see the snow. But yeah, and once you get to like closer and closer to Oregon, then you get a little bit more. But for the most part, not much snow here. We get we get heat, we get cold, we get rain, we get earthquakes, blackouts. That's what we get out here. That's what we get out here. But there was one time when it did hail out here. I was it was like, let me see. It was like 11 years ago. I was in the 7th grade at the time. Um, we were going to get supplies for. Me and my mom were getting supplies for school, and it ended up hailing, and I was like, that's a shock because that is a very, very rare occurrence. Definitely even more rare than rain is. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And there's lots of times these are things that we just can't you just can't really you can prepare for it, but like the climate here and the weather here is unpredictable nowadays. So when they say that it's going to be hot and sunny, sometimes you have to prepare for it to rain. And I was thinking today it was going to be hot and sunny, but it was as hot and sunny as it can be for 3 o'clock, for 4 o'clock, especially with daylight savings time. You know, because once you reach like 5 o'clock, then the sun comes down as if it's like 6 o'clock. So yeah, I mean, it's stuff that you got to do. You got to do it. You know, can't let your, you know, you might not, oh, you might not want to do it. Inside, you might not feel like doing it, but it's something that you got to do. You have a responsibility to the people that you care about and the people that are looking, that are, um, what is the word? You got a responsibility for the people that you care about and the people that are counting on you. So whether you feel like doing it or not, you have to go in with a you have to go in thinking, you know, I may not want to do this, but this is something I have to do. It's something I need to do. So because not everything that we need to do we're gonna want to do. And not everything that needs to be done is something that you enjoy doing. There'll be some times where you'll enjoy doing something and you'll do it every time. And then there's some things where you don't want to do it, but you have to do it. You have a responsibility to do these things. And you have to be, and if you decide the other way, you have to be willing to accept the consequences and the responsibility of dealing with the situation, the scenario in which you don't do it. Like, you can choose to do whatever you want to do, but just understand that with the risk that you take, there's always going to be a consequence. There's always going to be a consequence. So you have to decide, is the consequence worth taking the risk, or is the risk is the risk worth it in the end? But while you follow that, you also have to know that you need to make mistakes in order to grow. You know, because the mistakes that you make and the negative choices that you may make do not define you. You have to learn and grow from them. That's the only thing. Like, they don't define you, but you have to learn and grow from them. Like, the worst mistake you ever made is not who you are. It's not, it's not, what defines you. What you choose to do day in and day out. That's what defines you. And that's what makes you. How you choose how you choose to respond to mistakes that you make is what defines you. not making the mistakes themselves, not making the bad choices themselves. It's how do you respond to these situations? How do you respond to the consequence? How do you respond to what happens next? That's really what it is, because if you don't take risks, you'll never grow. How you gonna know who you are, or what is important to you, what your values are? How you gonna know what how you gonna know what works and what doesn't work if you don't take risks? How are you gonna find out who you are as a person if you don't take risks? You have to figure these things out. Yeah, man. It's important to be you. Just be you. Stay true to you. You're a human being. You deserve wonderful things, but you have to materialize these things. You have to make them so. You have to work for them. You have to work for it. You have to go get it. You can't just expect it to come to you all the time. There's going to be some situations where you have to be patient and wait. But there's some situations where you have to go get it. You can't wait. You have to go get it. There's some situations where you have to think before you act. And then there's some situations where don't overthink it. Just go do. It's a mixture of both. You have to be able to balance the two. Balance these situations out so that you can find out who you are at the end of the day. And we're all trying to find out who we are every single day. Because even if you feel like you've got yourself figured out, you don't. You don't. Because there's always going to be something that challenges you and tests you, and you're always going to be making mistakes, and you're always going to be learning from them. You're always going to be growing. You're always going to be developing. You're never going to stay the same person that you were the day before. Like, you're either going to get better, which I hope you will, or you're going to get worse. Those are the two choices, you know. Every day you're getting better, or every day you're getting worse. You have to make the decision of which is you. Which of the two is you, or which you apply to. Alright, y'all. I hope you like this video, and if you have any videos you want me to, if you have any pictures that you've seen before that you want me to put up, or that you want me to draw, I will draw them. And if you saw any videos or any pictures that I drew that you liked, hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know. Peace.